One is between Mr. Maumela and Mr. Msibi. If so, when and under what circumstances?
Exchange of money.
Yes. The paying over of money, the handing over of money. And I say exchange because it could have come from either end.
No, I don't think so. Paying of money, I don't remember.
Not Mr. Maumela paying Mr. Msibi or Mr. Msibi paying Mr. Maumela. You are not aware of any of those?
I actually saw one from the bundles that I was going through, but I've been trying. I think it was when I add those monies together, they end up to 4 million. I think it was, but this
amounted to about 4 million.
Yes.
And you are not aware how that came about because they didn't have a relationship, any kind of relationship beyond the buying of Mr. Maumela's sports car.
As I was saying, that's when he got to know him. They didn't have a relationship, yes, but he's someone that you can talk to.
We dealt with the sports car. You say you don't know if he bought it, and you say as far as you know, there was no relationship beyond that.
Sorry.
Didn't you say that?
The sports car, I know that he did not buy it.
Yes.
Yes.
And we agreed that beyond the interest in the sports car, whatever the outcome was, there was no other relationship you're aware of. That was your testimony.
Yes, that I'm aware of,
yes. So, how do you become aware of 4 million and the like being paid? What relationship was that between the two of them?
I became aware because I saw it in the bundles.
Okay, forget what you saw in the bundles. Go back in memory, you knowing both Mr. Maumela and Mr. Msibi, and tell me about the relationship that you were aware of that they had at the time.
Comparing my relationship with Mr. Msibi, I cannot say Mr. Maumela had the same relationship with Mr. Msibi.
Don't compare, just give a description of the relationship as you understood it.
He will know him as because he called me my son's friend.
So you're saying it's in that context that there was an exchange of 4 million to his son's friend?
I said, I do not know what was that payment for. I don't know that.
So you say you don't know what the payment was for?
Yes.
Were you involved in any manner in the payment?
Involved how?
In any manner? That was the question.
It's Mr. Maumela who paid Mr. Msibi.
It's Mr. Maumela paying Mr. Msibi. Were you involved?
It's not actually Mr. Msibi, because it's Mr. Khoza. When I see the bank, what is it called? The proof of payment. It's Mr. Khoza. But the money was sent to the proof of payments. I sent them to Mr. Msibi.
Why?
I will assume that maybe Mr. Maumela asked me to send the proof of payment to Mr. Msibi.
So now we have left the payment of 4 million between Mr. Msibi and Mr. Maumela, and now it has become payment between Mr. Khoza and Mr. Maumela. But then you send the proof of payment to Mr. Msibi.
Alleged cartel boss for Musicat Madlala has told the Madlang Commission that his relationship with Hangani Morgan Maumela began with a shared passion for sports cars before evolving into business partnership driven by a mutual interest in making money. Testifying on Tuesday, Madlala said he first met Maumela around 2015 or 2016 through their mutual interest in high-performance vehicles. The pair would occasionally meet at restaurants in Sanson where their conversations centered largely on their cars, and said, "We had a passion for sports cars, that's how we knew each other." According to Madlala, their relationship eventually moved beyond their shared interest in cars and into business. He said the two invested in projects together and shared the profits generated from the ventures. Madlala further told the commission that companies linked to him and Maumela received numerous requests for quotations from the Gauteng Department of Health for medical consumables. He said the request continued until 2018 or 2019 and said there were quite a lot, without providing an exact number. His testimony places his business relationship with Maumela against a broader investigation into alleged corruption and procurement irregularities within Gauteng's department. The department's former financial accounting specialist, whistleblower Papita Decoran, had raised concerns about suspicious payments exceeding 850 million rand at Tembisa Hospital and pushed for an urgent forensic investigation into companies allegedly benefiting from irregular procurement. Decoran was assassinated outside her Johannesburg home on 23 August 2021. Maumela is among those accused of being part of an alleged network that siphoned more than 2 billion rand from Tembisa Hospital. Allegations against him include the use of 41 front companies to submit fraudulent invoices and the alleged diversion of more than 860 million rand. Madlala has also been implicated in the allegations. It is alleged that 3 companies linked to him became part of Maumela's network and were used to secure healthcare tenders worth about 13.5 million rand through allegedly fraudulent means. Madlala's evidence offers the Commission a glimpse into how a relationship that began over a shared passion for luxury sports cars allegedly developed into business dealings involving companies that secured work from the Gauteng Department of Health. Madlala also told the Madlang Commission that Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya questioned him about allegations that he was involved in the kidnapping of Mamelodi businessman Jerry Boshoga. Madlala initially refused to provide details of the discussion, saying he feared incriminating himself in an ongoing corruption case. However, after Commission Chairperson Boysen Madlanga ruled that Madlala could not rely on his Section 204 statement as a blanket for refusing to answer questions, he explained what was discussed. Madlala said Sibiya asked him why he was being accused of Boshoga's kidnapping. Boshoga, a Pretoria businessman and farmer, was kidnapped in November 2024 in Centurion after leaving a business meeting and remains missing. His kidnappers demanded a ransom initially set at 60 million rand before being reduced to 10 million rand. Madlala said he started by asking me why they were accusing me of that crime. Madlala said he explained to Sibiya what he has done after Boshoga was kidnapped. He said he went to Boshoga's house with Boshoga's brother, who asked him to obtain Boshoga's cell phone from his wife. Madlala said Boshoga's brother was concerned that his wife would find the number of Boshoga's alleged side partner on the phone and become upset, and said the first one was, I went to Jerry's house together with Jerry's brother, and then Jerry's brother said to me I must ask Jerry's wife to give me Jerry's cell phone because should she found out that there is Jerry's side chick's number in that phone, she will go crazy. He said Boshoga's wife then asked him to lie and tell her that the cell phone was being taken for investigation. And so then she said I must lie to her and say this phone is going for investigation, and I did that. Madlala said he also advised Boshoga's wife and the brother to tell the police exactly what Boshoga had been doing before his disappearance. And so the second one is I told Jerry's wife and Jerry's brother that why don't we tell the police exactly what Jerry was doing so that at least when they are looking for him, they will know which direction to look for. Madlala said he believed those 2 actions may have contributed to Boshoga's wife, later accusing him of keeping Boshoga at his house. And said I think those 2 things might have triggered what Jerry's wife did to end up saying I kept Jerry at my house, which is not true anyway, but those are the things that I discussed with General Sibiya. Madlala said Sibiya told him that solving the kidnapping case would benefit him, leading him to assume that the general was engaging with him in his capacity as a police officer. And said what he said to me is he said to me that if he can crack that case, it will help him a lot. I will assume that he was doing that as a police officer, obviously because if he wanted to be the one maybe to crack that case, then he wanted to know what I knew about it since Jerry was my friend. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.